For as little as it takes to get set up and the short money to buy, a router table and adjustable fence takes the workshop router to a whole new level. Next to the table saw, it's easy to see why this workshop workhorse is often one of the first and most important tool purchases that a contractor or woodworker ever makes for their shop. I want to talk to you a little bit about router table operation, because that's really where we're going with this. A router table makes available a number of specialized joinery operations that would otherwise be extremely difficult, if not impossible, to perform. Working with narrow or small stock, for instance, doing edge profiling like nosings, pattern, template work, grooves, dados, slots, stop cuts, dovetails, box joints, and even making raised panel doors and lock miters and finger joints, stuff like that. Those type of things don't happen with a handheld router. So let's talk about the Rockler router table fence. For many years, my router table was attached to my table saw, and I used a plywood fence, and it basically fit snugly over my table saw's sliding fence, and that allowed me to go left and right with adjustments. I had dust poured on it and all that stuff. It worked great. But when that table saw died, I had to come up with a different solution. So I decided to go with the POC workbench design. I liked the design because it had drop-in insert for a router table plate. And I needed a new fence system, so I tried out the Rockler router table fence and some of the Rockler accessories. The router table fence is 2 inches wide, 32 inches long, and 3 inches high. It weighs 7 pounds. It's really light. It has various slots for adjustment and an opening for dust collection. And it's constructed out of an L-shaped piece of really good-looking blue extruded aluminum. In fact, I love the color. The aluminum is straight, square, and rigid, and it's immune to humidity, unlike some wood fences that we've used in our shops. There are 2 slots in this fence on the inner set that range from 19.5 to 24.25 adjustment. There's plenty of room for you to drill your own holes through it as well and customize it, which I had to do on mine. It's a split fence design, and what I really like about this split fence design is that it consists of 2 separate independently adjustable sections of MDF with melamine, and both fences basically feature TTracks, which allow for feather boards and stops and things like that. The stops are controlled by easy to use comfortable knobs, which are tool-free adjustments, real quick, real easy to use. The 2 sections are designed to slide along the fence approximately 2 inches each, which results in the router bit opening going from 0 to 4 inches. And closing down that fence obviously allows the workpiece support, but also allows for zero clearance support. Zero clearance routing eliminates the gap between the fence and the router bit, and it prevents things from like the workpiece being pulled into the fence before the router bit, as well as it achieves a much cleaner cut because the sub-fence supports the workpiece fibers, preventing tear out. It is TTrack compatible. The top of the fence has a universal T-track that runs the full length of the fence, making it easy to add a flip-down stop or other accessories. There is a transparent bit guard that is included, which keeps the chips out of your face, but also your fingers safe. I also opted to go with the Rockler table accessories. I added this. It's a 4-piece accessory kit, and it's sold separately, but it comes with 3 feather boards and a dust port, and you need the dust port if you're going to do this. And I set it up to my workshop dust collection in my shop here. It works excellent, amazingly well. The whole router table fence system costs about $110. You get it at rockler.com or at Rockler stores. And the accessory kit that I purchased with the feather boards and the dust port costs about $40 approximately. It would be hard to build this any better or cheaper, and it certainly does everything you need. I've been using it now for about a month. I really like it. It's innovative, it's flexible, it's got great features, and it works well in my shop. I'm Rob Robillard. We'll see you guys at the next tool review, and don't forget to click that button right there in the corner, the subscribe button. We need your support. Take care.